right, we continue the good times with Captain America, the first Avenger. Now, this was the one, the last one before the big Avengers extravaganza. And you know what? The first time I watched this movie, I did not like it at all. And over the years, it actually worked differently than Thor. Where Thor, the more I watch it, the more I just don't like it. But this one, I have started to love it, like, completely in all of it. For some reason, it's obviously still the lowest of the ones, Captain America, Winter Soldier, and Civil War, definitely better films in every way. But this grew on me. There was something about it, which we'll discuss a bit later. So let's get right into it.
I know this neighborhood. I got beat up in that alley. You just don't know when to give up. I could do this all day.
Chris Evans was made for this. Just like Hugh Jackman with Wolverine, Robert Downey Jr. with Iron Man.
You're really gonna do this now?
There are men laying down their lives. I got no right to do any less than that.
Was just right.
I can offer you a chance.
Our goal is to create a new breed of super soldiers.
When you brought a 90-pound asthmatic onto my army base, I let it slide.
This whole scene was amazing.
Physical.
Him jumping on the grenade. Oh, there you go.
Everybody down!
So spoilerish, jeez.
It's the test. He's still skinny.
Whatever happens, stay who you are. Not just a soldier, but a good man.
Is it too late to go to the bathroom?
And that line stays with him till the end. Woo!
You actually did it.
Who the hell are you?
The first of many.
Hydra is the Nazi Deep Science Division, led by Johann Schmidt.
He thinks he's a god, and he's willing to blow up half the world to prove it.
You're not even close to this technology.
I asked for an army, and all I got was you.
Congratulations. You just got promoted. Mr. Stark, I had some ideas about the uniform.
Yo, the scenes with Stark and him and Peggy are so good. The humor was just done so right, and
We are much alike.
and I never knew about Bucky Barnes. I didn't know the comic that well for Captain America, so I was so surprised when they killed him off. I was like, man, that's his best friend.
What made you so special? Nothing. I'm just a kid from Brooklyn.
Woo.
Hey!
You're late.
Nobody's perfect.
Well, there you have it. Now, that was a trailer. Completely forgot about a lot of these trailers, and it's so great to actually go back and watch these with you all, because it's really, you remember the good times. You really do. And with this trailer, it was like, this trailer now actually feels better than the first time I watched it. And then I watched the film, and I was like, yeah, it's okay. It's okay, I get it. But the more you watch it, I think they were able to introduce this character, in my opinion, better than they were able to do with Thor. As I've said before, Thor: Dark World actually, in my opinion, is a better film than Thor. That's just my take. This one, I actually think, like, the more you watch it, even if you didn't like it, I think if you do watch it again and then again, you actually do end up enjoying it a lot more than what you initially thought. Now, like, a lot of it was, I think, to do with, like, the action. And back in the day, I was expecting a lot of action and better choreographed action, if that's a thing. But I didn't get it. And I think that was the reason when I watched it the first time, I did not like it. But then when, consecutive times when I kept watching it again and again, that's when it really hit me what they were trying to do. And now it's like, it's really good film. And now that you watch it, you realize how good of a movie it is. But then, they took that action to a whole different level of how Captain America should be, and the shield and all that. But as far as like the story itself, I think that really sticks out more than the action and like the twists and turns. What they did with Bucky, them killing him was like a huge surprise, because I had no idea about that character. I had no idea about the Winter Soldier. And yes, we are going to spoilers and stuff. If you watched this, you already know what I'm talking about. So no reason to not spoil anything. But yeah, it was such a heart-wrenching moment. You're like, they really did that? Like, whoa, whoa. And that was like, it was still a surprise until Winter Soldier. So the way they handle those moments, the way they handle his backstory, him skinny being like a really short guy with full of like kind of life and really like, core strength. He didn't have like the physical strength, but inside the kind of human being he was, they really set that up really well. And because of that, it sticks throughout the whole MCU, right? It's one of those things where Thor changed and all, with him, his ideals, right? Him as a character, Captain America, Steve Rogers, was the same. Like, he did not let that go. And it's, and then it comes back in that line when Civil War is like, sometimes I want to punch you in your perfect teeth, right? Because even like Iron Man, you can tell he's kind of envy of that. He's jealous of that, where it's like he sticks with it. It's like, this is right. I'm gonna stick to it no matter how it goes, no matter who's against me. And you see the kind of the origin of that in this, and that part of the story with him and Peggy, the character, and like their arc, which they also touched upon in Winter Soldier a bit. It was such a thing to watch. And I think more than the action, that whole drama, the story itself, that's what stuck with me, after the first time. The first time I didn't like not understand any of it, and when I started watching it again and again, I think I understood that aspect of it a lot better, and then that's the reason I ended up liking the movie a lot more. So that's kind of my take on this one. What do you remember from this one? Leave a comment below. Let me know. Other than that, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for all the support. I'll see you all soon. Until then, ta-da, a cab.